Hope y'all can hear this song. It's Motivation Monday. And I've been on this one all day. But I'm gonna tell y'all why in a minute. John P. Key, Never Shall Forget. We just gotta get to the chorus. I'm gonna give y'all another second. Woo. Okay. Okay. So happy Monday. Happy Motivational Monday. So on the title of my sorry, I'm getting messages. So the title of my subject when I did it yesterday was signs. But I just have some amazing news. Sorry. Jazz. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So May 10th. I'm really trying to look. I've been practicing starting this sentence for about 2 hours. So I'm gonna try to get through it. May 10th, 2020. My big sister, she's a Delta. I'm her special. So for those who know what that is, I'm her special. I received a text saying that she had invasive carcinoma ductal cancer. And then I received another, 5 days later, I received another message just going in more detail about it, saying that it's called triple breast cancer. So her name is Sarah Monaco Moore Doctor, and she means a lot to me. She was the one who, when I first crossed, I mean, we used to, in Korea, go to the Dragon Hill Lodge, and she would just talk to me about Delta Land, Deltadom, like everything. And wow. Okay, so she's everything to me. So last week she rang her final bell. She took her last dose of radiation. She did her last radiation treatment. And then this morning I woke up to seeing her post NED, no evidence of disease. So today she is cancer free. And man, I just don't know how that just thankful to God. Okay. So thank you, God, for sparing her. Okay, so let me get it together. Sarah, I love you. Oh. But I gotta be transparent. That's one that means a lot to me. Okay. So you guys, God is real. God is real. He delivers. Like he heals. He hears your prayers. Um, my God, but no evidence of disease. Not even a year later. So, big sister, Sarah, Monaco doctor. Oh, so grateful. So grateful. So grateful. Okay. Just thank God. But yeah, so how does that not motivate you? How does it not motivate you to push through? Because she still went to work. She still went to work. She did all of her treatments. She was still a wife. She was still a big sister to me. She was still an encourager. But praise God for God being God, right? Okay. All right. So, okay, I'm back. But couldn't start this motivational Monday any other way than that motivated me. She motivates me, and I just wanted to share. I'm transparent. I knew it. I knew it would affect me. Because I love her. I love her, and you know when you're family, what affects one affects us all. It affects us all. Okay. So, all right. So the topic for tonight, I was talking about signs, and I was talking about signs, and what I realized was in our culture, a lot of people, there's a lot of people that disobey them. Think, oh, I'm a visionary. I'm such a creative that I don't need to. That they don't apply to me, right? And when you apply that to life, yes, I get it. We're all creative, you know. We're encouraged to be like glass ceiling breakers, to do something different. We're encouraged to forge our own path and do what works for us, so we think. But there's a problem with that, you know, because so many times as we're on our journey, be it, you know, being an entrepreneur, you know, in our own personal lives, as we're traveling, you know, there's locked doors. You know, there's sometimes some places we want to enter, it says do not enter. Heck, do not come on the premises after a certain time. There's stop, turn around, close your head, sharp, all of these signs, right? And somehow we think we can maneuver it, or it don't apply to us. And you know, the first time I think like we ignore the sign, there's a consequence. But normally, more often than not, it's the second time. And then that's when the consequences become more severe, because we've seen it the first time. We've seen it the first time. And then as because of who we are and our sometimes perceived entitlements, we kind of get more bolder. We get more bolder in our actions, and never quite realize, you know, or we think because we got away with it that like that's the end of it, but it's not, because this is about ethics. This is about integrity, and integrity is what you do when no one else is looking. So here's a scenario, right? So normally we see a road closed sign, or one of those big barriers when you're coming up on a road. What do? Do we really like, if there's space to the left or to the right, guess what we're doing? We're going around it. And then once we get past that barrier, then what's going to happen if what they were warning us about was there? Then we're like, oh shoot, right? Too late. Or let's talk about that door that was closed, and you keep on jiggling that handle that's not open. What do? We look to the left or right again, and we go around the building to see if there's another door that's open. So that one's locked too. Then we go behind, find another door, and guess what? By chance, out of the 4 doors, one of them are open. We think, it was meant to be. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And you just forced your will upon somebody else. You made your own rules, and that wasn't right. Or here's another scenario, right? So there's a sign that says, do not enter the premises after 6 p.m. Right? So you got those people that are like, I'm black and white. There is no gray area in my life ever. So you got those gray area people that says, well, 6 p.m. EST, CST, or PST, right? Because you wanted to enter the premises. You know better than anything, because sometimes we believe we know everything, right? So you enter the premises, and what if something actually happens? Would it be wrong if the person that owned the premises, or the state, county, or whomever said, oh no, you got what you deserved, because there was a sign posted that said, do not enter the premises after a certain time? No, but now we all up in our feelings, right? People don't got to tell you why their answer is no. That's all I'm coming to say. Like, these rules, these signs, these notices are called boundaries. And as my spiritual coach, Kelly, would say, people are allergic to boundaries. People are allergic to boundaries. I don't care what our titles are, or I'm doctor, I'm PhD, I have a career I graduated from, I'm married to, I am, or those I am the, those people of the world, they apply to you too. They apply to all of us. And one thing my mom taught me like years ago, render unto Caesar what is Caesar, render unto God what is God's. And we have to. We have to, because guess what? You're going to get the lesson again. So I was thinking, I always have like a nice little snazzy, like acrostic for something I got. So I'm going to make this real short and sweet, just to motivate you. And see, Motivational Monday isn't all about, oh my gosh, you could do it. Sometimes it is. But in whatever you're doing, do it the right way. Don't do it by breaking the rules. So I came up with a nice little message using the word sign, or signs, depending on if you like the last S. So when you see a sign, when I see a sign, I think of, I'm stopping and I'm reading, or I'm slowing down enough if I'm on a highway. So stop I stop and I read. So stop and read. That's the first S. The I, we're ignoring the sign. We're ignoring the notice. We're ignoring the notification. So we got, I stopped and I read it. The I is for I read it. I ignored it. The G, I gonna do what I wanted to do anyway, right? Because I have a reason, I have an excuse. I'm late. I need to take the shortcut. Ain't no cops out here. I know the principal, or I know the CEO. That's my sister, cousin, baby daddy. They got my back. So the G is, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I want to do anyway, regardless of the sign, the notification, the notice that was posted. So the N would be, now I'm going to be mad because I still did what I wanted to do. And guess what shows up? Like when you're for real hard-headed and you made the conscious decision to not honor the boundaries that were set. Now you mad because guess what? The S. My husband just FaceTimed me, so that means he's not watching me. So then the last S is going to be, now you got to do that shit all over again. Every now and then I cuss, but now you got to do it all over again, because guess what? God ain't about to bless anything that you do unlawfully or that you do without the right heart. And I know people are thinking, yeah, those instances when you got to speed, if it's a matter of life and death, but there's still some folks with a lead foot, driving fast because, that's what I always do. That's who I am. I got a lead foot. And Judge Judy said, those people that say, that's who I am, it means not that they're incapable of changing, but they don't want to do the work to change, or they don't want to change up their whole program. So which one is it going to be? Because God is a man. Everything's in order. There is no mess associated to it. So the signs we see, when you peel all those layers back, they're boundaries. So we have to respect them, just like we would expect people to respect ours. Heck, that's why we have the beware of dog, or I've seen some homes, where they say a private property. You letting folks know, you roll up in here, you about to get what you're going to get. So that's it. So my Motivation Monday is really like, anytime when we do things with the right heart, when we seek God first and use like Christian principles, God is going to bless it. But don't mess it up for yourself by following your own sign, disregarding what somebody else said. So that's the end of my my Motivation Monday. Still a little emotional, but congratulations. I'm so excited for my sorority sister, my big sister, Monaco Moore Doctor, who is currently in Korea. Today they said no evidence of disease in her body, and she had triple breast cancer. For me, that's motivation enough. That is motivation enough. So regardless of what the world say, God has the final answer. Just remember that. regardless what the world say. And that should motivate you to press on a little bit more, to trust, to have a little more faith, to know that I can overcome it all. So thank you all. I'll be back probably Wednesday night doing Wind Down Wednesday a little bit later because I'm in a church women focused ministry on Wednesdays now. So, but I still always have a good message and a good word. So thank you all. And y'all stay tuned and have a great next 2 days until we meet again. Take care.